What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Danganronpa Pop Video. Where was I going with this? We're in the investigate portion of this chapter, chapter 3 of Danganronpa. We heard Hifumi's last words of Yasuhiro.
Yes.
Maybe confirming that it is Yasuhiro Higakure who was the murderer. I'm in disbelief and denial.
He would never do something like
Yeah,
this.
he's too cool and chill. and we haven't seen him throughout the entire trial, so we don't know what he's been up to. But yeah, we've investigated Taka's body, the top, and now Hifumi's body, which is something different about him from him being in the nurse's office from before. What could it be? Take it away, Max.
Something different about his body. I don't know. The only thing I can think is perhaps the position.
He pooped his pants.
It's a terrible thing that happens with all dead bodies.
Oh yeah.
That's it. His glasses. Makoto has a better memory,
Than us.
considering it happened for him like a minute ago, whereas for us it was 3 months.
Yeah.
When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Oh. But now they're clean.
Who cleaned them?
But now they're completely clean. Why would they clean them? What?
Oh yeah, and then there was the prevailing thing that they kept calling Hifumi heavy,
Yes.
and how it would be a very difficult challenge to drag Hifumi's body to the nurse's office, which is on the first floor.
Yes.
I'd add.
So you'll be dragging him up multiple
Like
flights of
3
stairs.
flights of stairs.
Yes. And considering the time frame in which this was done.
Yeah. It was very quick and in succession, but...
Yes. Now, the only thing I can think about with the glasses is the reason that they're clean now is because they were replaced. Perhaps they were broken. Maybe when they were dragging him up the stairs, they like fell off and dropped and
My
smashed.
theory is that Hifumi has window wipers in his glasses, and he cleans
Go,
them.
go, gadget window.
Yeah, that's my theory.
Alright, well.
God. Yeah.
Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off?
Yeah,
Who would do that?
window wipers.
Why? It's amazing technology.
Hifumi's glasses has been added to Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Is there? Oh yeah, there's the mallets, which we said that they are missing.
There are multiple missing.
Yeah.
There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, but there were some more like mallets. Mallets. Could the justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen blood and ooze. They're all covered in debris and some chalky stone powder. Wait a minute.
Powder.
Dude, you should try this divine mystery powder, dude.
Divine mystery. It's just concrete.
He's a paint sniffer.
Yep.
For some reason, this one's hammer's dirty at all.
Paint sniffer. Bed pistol.
Glue eater. It's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Recently, sir. No.
Spotless hammer has been added to Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
That is good attention to detail, because you can't really artificially add wear.
Yeah.
You would just have to clean.
Someone get some luminol on that hammer.
Some luminol.
It's a chemical used to see if there's blood after it's been wiped.
That's a forensics thing, right?
Yes.
You just go around just like Connor on the single time, just like walking with blood.
Monica monitors.
This is one of the monitors. That's right.
Nice.
Yay! It was
41 coins. And then there's the trolley.
That is not what I wanted to look.
It's too big and cold. Oh my god.
You have to really go through this.
Yeah, whole flashback.
Yeah, I'm trying to click on this.
Oh, I thought I was gonna press on it again. I was like, no!
Yeah.
It's a dolly.
It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the purple.
Wait, does that have a handle or it doesn't?
It looks like it does. It looks like it's multiple. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh?
Oh, so it doesn't have a handle.
Oh. Wait. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh.
It looks like a skateboard.
Yeah. It looks a lot smaller than that.
The
Wasn't this
murderer's just doing like kickflips.
Nice.
Wasn't
this in the equipment room?
Ooh.
Taka's body. Maybe it was used to
And
move him.
then what those blue blanket sort of things are the tarp.
Oh, folded up.
So maybe someone moved his body from the and it would make sense because they're on the same floor.
Is this the science equipment?
Yeah, this is the equipment room in the science lab.
Look at the wheel. There's
Oh,
blood
shit.
stain on it. Oh. So there's blood on the wheel of a dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the
God,
repository.
come on, murderer.
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
This is sloppy. What's the explanation?
Nice. Repository dolly has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook.
Repository?
Repository dolly.
think
Is
that's
that
everything.
it? Or should we talk to these two? Oh, and Byakuya.
He's also here. So check that. Okay, so now it's just talking to people. Less.
Or you could just leave.
Cameron, what do you have to say about this?
I saw everything.
Yeah.
It was.
Static.
Stop, Aoi.
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something.
Is it
Yes.
is it donuts?
It's about the repository.
Oh, damn, I'd love a donut right now. Oh.
Just throw one through the TV.
Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked.
Yes.
Okay,
That was
so
my point.
how is it unlocked then? Who unlocked it?
Who has the key?
Who has the key?
Or someone was like holding the door
Or
from
is
the
there
inside.
a way to like... God, that would have been so slippery if someone was just there.
Yeah. This is like a rushed job.
Oh my god.
Because like there were two murderers, one could have been doing stuff to the bodies, moving them and setting them up at the top, and then another person could have been holding the door. Thinking that it was, well, we would think it was locked, and that would make sense as to why it was suddenly able to be unlocked. But if they were standing there the whole time, how would they have escaped through the door? Unless they're still hiding in this very room.
Among Us.
They just like look up, just see. He's just like, hey dude,
Yeah,
what's going on? Hey.
Just bonk, 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 kills everyone.
Bong of death.
Pong of death.
We couldn't get inside.
It was locked.
We came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now?
Good points. I was wondering the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
Okay.
Interesting. What do you have to say? Bonk.
Sorry, that was me. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. TBH.
TBH, not my style.
Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help?
Sure.
Winky face.
Yeah, let's look back on the memories.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited... Oh god, I'm trying to figure out how I do this voice. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them.
Wait, Celeste was the one that said she found the body.
Yeah, she and
That's-
Kasumi were together for the first attack.
Unfortunately, I don't think Byakuya
Byakuya
and
and
Genocide Jill
Toko
did this.
arrived later in the dining hall, I think?
Yeah. I don't think they were behind this at all. I think it was
No.
probably Celeste and him, if maybe, because it's basically been confirmed by one of the kills.
Yeah.
I reckon that's what drove it.
Hmm. But yeah.
She was left alone in the nurse's office, like you said. She could have attacked. She was the one that was looking after him, wasn't she?
Who?
Celeste.
So...
Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, wait. So when Hifumi died, it was us, Hina, and Celeste.
In the nurse's
In the
office.
nurse's office.
Yeah.
And then we went to go upstairs with the other party.
Because we had another, like, attack.
Which was where Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura were. And that's where they found Taka's body, if I'm right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But when we were leaving the nurse's office, Celeste could have stayed behind to attack. That's...
But Aoi was also there? Aoi was also there in the nurse's office with Hifumi.
Yeah. I don't think it was her, though. Because, you know...
I feel like there's something amiss.
She's a very good actress.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know if Celeste and Aoi, because remember we found the nurse's room empty. Hifumi wasn't there. So, and then I'm pretty sure it was Aoi and Celeste that left the nurse's office for some reason, and then Hifumi's body was unattended.
Yeah.
Oh, it was around 8 o'clock we began our search.
Yes. Interesting.
After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. Then we quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual just for half an hour.
Ooh.
I remember having like a slight bump.
Yeah, she had grazes all over her, and then Hifumi was just taken, and then he got with the second Justice Hammer, which made him bleed from the head. And we found him in the library. That was the second incident of Robo Justice.
Yeah.
Okay.
In other words, she was attacked an hour before, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume.
That's tall. Even though the costume would give you height, that's a tall person.
Yeah.
Or two short people stacked on top of each other.
Chihiro!
My god. No!
No!
He's back from the dead. He wants revenge.
Yeah, so... It was Robo Justice. Also, it became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Tokyo? The city of Tokyo. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong?
I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
Oh, that's right.
Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching.
So that statement was made after Hifumi was in the 1st floor nurse's office.
We dragged Hifumi into the nurse's office so he can be tended to. He was still alive at that time.
Yes.
And then we all went upstairs and didn't watch Hifumi because we're fucking morons.
Based off of Celeste's
claim.
eyewitness conjecture.
Of being like, oh, there's a shadow up there, get him.
Potentially directing us away so that she could do something to Hifumi. Potentially.
Maybe. Potentially.
Seems kind of almost too obvious.
Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that...
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor.
She is doing a lot of directing.
Yeah.
Why is she only seeing these people?
She's crazy. That's the point here.
So.
Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor.
Oh, Celeste, what's wrong?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
It's just like the cowboy screaming song. I saw it. I saw him. I was waiting for that.
A strange costume. You ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he could fall down into the hallway and disappear.
And then...
Oh no!
What was that? It came from downstairs. It must have been...
You fooled me. He's in the nurse's office. Oh, that's
Unattended.
right. Yeah. But
Oh, no.
you were here then. Okay, so I don't think you did something.
No.
Unless... Wait. No, that's too fetched. This is bad. Come on. We have to go back. Well, it's possible that... It's possible that she was directing us to the 2nd floor and then to the 3rd floor in order to allow the actual murderer's location to go down to the
Kill
1st floor.
Hifumi.
Yes.
Finish your job.
Yes.
Yeah, Celeste is definitely a sus individual right here.
Sussy Barker.
Yeah.
And then she did find the body as
At
well.
that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups.
Makoto suddenly became a lot more manly.
Shit! I didn't see the first part.
At that point, we decided, it does kind of look like she's talking. We
Yeah.
decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. So when we heard the body discovery announcement, I left Celeste and Hina alone and then headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. Okay, so Celeste and Hina were left with Hifumi's dead body,
Yeah.
not his alive body.
However...
And then this...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room.
I guess because his light was extinguished, his hair reverted back to black.
He lost his Super Saiyan powers.
Damn.
Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka.
And that's when I
Wait.
showed up. What?
So, one body discovery announcement for the 2 bodies that we saw around the same time, right?
One body
That's-
discovery, yes.
That's what we
played
got
at the
here.
same time.
That's what
2
she just said.
Yeah.
Around the same time.
Yeah.
And then we heard a 3rd body discovery announcement when we opened the door and found these 2 guys in here.
3rd?
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying one for the 2 bodies we found, and then you're saying a 3rd one...
Because from what Sakura just said, they played the body discovery announcement at the same time. They said it once for when we saw the 2 bodies. We found Hifumi downstairs, they found Taka upstairs.
So then that's the... So you're saying for those 2 bodies, one discovery tone was played for 2 people.
For 2 people.
And then another one after that.
Yeah, so what was the 3rd one for? Was it because Hifumi miraculously came to life and then he died again? Or...
I find it hard to believe there's another. But let's just see what happens.
But then again, it would be if 2 people found the body. And those 2 people, if there was a 3rd one, there would only be 1 because we only have Hiro and Kyoko missing. So if 1 died, the other can make a body discovery announcement because there would only be 1. I don't know. I feel like that it's weird to have two dead bodies for one announcement, and then play a second.
The only way that would happen is if they were both found at the exact same time. Which then... no, because I'm pretty sure... Anyway, and that's why I showed up and told you and Byakuya we had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya and I back to the nurse's office. You may pocket. Leaving behind Toku, who fainted. As soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who had just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Ifumi's body has disappeared. That's right. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. Unfortunately, she was still alive. Damn it. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
It sounded like
Hero, yeah. Bruh.
From above. The stories have had a maladaptive effect. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. After some time...
Celeste had told us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
There, we rediscovered the two bodies that apparently vanished. That brings us up to now.
However, looking back, things have certainly been very active. Like me. Bum bum. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime.
Especially now.
Yeah. Oh, very active. Oh, yeah.
Do you think you did?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And then the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said heroes.
So in other words...
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else.
That's not true.
I'm being very short-sighted.
That's why enemies glances. If he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's a fool of the century, you see.
Nice.
Because he's a dumbass.
I mean, he is kind. You really think that's enough to explain it?
Not really.
I feel like there's a whole hiding force.
What?
And that is it. That's all that bothers you. That's all that bothers you about this case.
There are actually a few other things.
You.
Get out now. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured out that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily too.
Again, that just comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it? No. Another thing that bothers me is why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
What?
Because the rule says if you can kill someone, you
Yeah,
can
that's what my fault was. It's like why go over the top and kill two people?
Unless there's a need. So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not killing criminals.
I mean,
Killing two
yeah.
people means more clues, more chances of getting
I see.
Hold on, perhaps.
You did not think of this, Byakuya?
I'm so short-sighted.
Yes.
I see. So that's what that means. Yes.
I'm just really glad that you all think
Yes.
about everything all the time. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Oh, I'm going to grab the cleaned hammer and dirty again. Huh? What's with the attitude, you
You knew
snub-nosed
something I
bastard?
didn't. That makes you an asshole.
That's his mindset. The look he's giving me confirms it.
But you have my appreciation. I'm gonna kill you last.
I'll make you watch. This sounds like Shadow the Hedgehog.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His annoying words hung in the air. This is less than positive. Talked as if he'd figured something.
You ain't figured out shit.
But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was?
Yes.
No. Well, would have killed to try.
Yep. I think that's all there is in here that we can investigate. But that's well. Oh wait. Oh really?
So one way in.
Oh yeah, there is. There's a door, like said there's blocked before.
Oh,
There's definitely a lock on the door, but you can only be locked from inside the repository. Is there a key? There isn't a key in here?
No, it's got one of those pushy things.
No, there's no key on the outside though? Wow.
We can only be locked from
Wait, so
there's a lock on the door, but
if there is an accomplice, they must have opened the door for them?
if there is
Or
one lock,
an accomplice?
yeah, maybe.
Which, from Monokuma being coy and all that shit, there's probably an accomplice in this movie.
Yes, there definitely is. They're not so subtly hinting at
No.
it.
So, metagaming. Anyway.
It's
so,
all part of the meta.
so, let's say that they just locked themselves in, waited for a signal from the outside, dragged the body in? The bodies? I guess? Again, why is Taka's body only on top? Anyway, we'll figure out that next time after we just finish the speechy part. Oh, yeah, so there's... No, there isn't a key.
It will be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Here inside, it was locked after we started inside the place. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. Making me sound like such a freaking idiot. In other words, when Hina checked, someone had already gotten the repository and locked it. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked. Hina claims that there's no way someone could beat the repository.
I think someone did.
I think there's a way.
Yeah.
So that's certainly something.
Nice. Repository door has been added to Truth Build section of your handbook.
There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check something else.
And that's when we'll end the episode. On the checking something else. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Ding Dang Rumpus.
Ding Dong Rumble.
And we'll see y'all next time. Stay cool.